How many times often we encounter narcissists in our life? Encountering them for the first time may be a decent meeting for you, but after some time when you spend more and more time around them, you get to know how much they are draining your energy, your soul, and your mentality without you even knowing. Narcissist people are someone who you can find anywhere in this world, while most people find them in their very own home. The way a narcissist acts is the same way how dirty water works in clear water. It takes a single drop of dirty water to pollute a pure clear water, and exactly that's how a narcissist act. The more you sit with a narcissist, the more you get to realize how worthless you're starting to feel. And in the situation where the only thing a narcissist care about is themselves, you sometimes fail to manage your emotions when they were already manipulating you and making you hopeless towards life by talking negative. Know that a manipulation coming from a narcissist is worse than anything else, because when you have no knowledge about what they're doing and what intention they have, it becomes even more difficult for you to understand anything, and the next thing you knew, you're already falling in their trap where all they want to do is to use you for their own advantage. People around you would tell you that they love you, but it's different when they only just tell you and not show you. While narcissists may act like they love you, if you're finding your mental health getting worse with them, you know you're not being loved but getting manipulated. And that's when you know this is the time you have to put a stop on what is going on around you, because this all will only going to stop the moment you stop letting it happen to yourself. Now, how would you stop this and save yourself from any narcissist who is draining you? Most people really love to indulge into arguments with them in hope of proving their point and making them realize that they're wrong. But in reality, if I can give you a wise advice, then it would be that arguing with a narcissist is as stupid as telling an orange that you are an apple. Because first of all, a narcissist is a negative person, and no matter what you tell him, he or she will do what he wants to do, no matter if it hurts the feeling of the other person. Arguing with a narcissist not even drain your mental health, but also he would not recognize what he did, nor he will have any empathy for what he says in the argument. Instead, the first thing a narcissist will do is to listen to what you're saying in the argument, and after picking any of your offensive word, he will use it against you again and again. And the more he uses your offensive words, the more his offensive words will fade away in the argument, making you manipulate into thinking that you are the guilty one, when in reality it's the narcissist who started everything. And in the end, you will find yourself mentally tortured to the point that you become depressed and started overthinking about them instead of thinking about yourself and your own life. Which make me come to a conclusion that the only way in this world to win against a narcissist is to completely ignore them by detaching yourself from them. Now, know that narcissist can be both male and female, and the more negative a narcissist is, the more clever he or she is too. In the beginning, when you try to avoid them, they will use that also against you. But what you gotta do is to not to say a word to them and forgetting them like they don't even exist. No matter if you're encountering narcissist inside of your home or outside of your home, if you know that in front of their opinion they won't listen to anybody, it's better to distance yourself from them. If they're talking to you, pay attention to what intention they have and reply according to it without offending them. Know that talking to a narcissist without showing bad behavior will certainly benefit you, because it will help you getting out of any guilt trap. Since you didn't use any bad word that they can point out, will eventually leave them with their own thinking instead of criticizing you for showing bad behavior, even though they are also showing it. But of course they won't recognize their own bad behavior because they're narcissist. But if they still get offended for no reason and start arguing with you even if you didn't say anything bad, then think of them like an idiot and ignore their whole existence, because reaction is the only thing they want. And by not giving them this only thing, you actually win without wasting your energy. To win against a narcissist, the number one rule is don't participate in the first place. Not participating and indulging in their business is the key point keeping any type of narcissist away from you. Know that they are not life-threatening but ego-threatening. So make sure you don't have to hurt your ego for a person who have nothing good to say about anything. A narcissist is someone who will always complain. So if you want anything good out of your life, the very first thing you have to do is to distance yourself from any person who do nothing but complain all day, and it applies even to any of your loved ones. Well, in the case where you're living with a narcissist and cannot move out of the place right away, then the very first thing you have to do is to just stop bothering about them, while making a safe place for yourself in your home, that when a narcissist come around you, you can go to your safe place away from him or her. Make sure you ignore any narcissist around you, giving him no action or reaction, because it's the only way getting yourself out of the mental abuse which they try to do with you. You will find narcissists everywhere, but how you react is what makes you protected from them. The only thing they want is reaction, and by ignoring them and not participating is the only thing that can solve everything without anybody knowing. If at some point they understand you, it's good, but if they don't understand, then leave them to their mentality to save your own mental health, because it's better staying away than letting yourself ruined by someone who take advantages through your kindness. Taking a step back and realizing that leaving some people on their own is not selfish, but a kind step toward your own self. When you know who you are, then not even a narcissist, but no person can tell you who you are as a person. Just keep focusing in your intuition and on the good thoughts in your head, and you don't have to worry about anything.